Hello, welcome to the first episode of the questions you should ask. In this episode, I want you to ask yourself, what do you really have in your life? I will tell you why you should keep asking these questions every day, and also we will find a correct answer for that together. You may answer this question with something that you possess, like a car, a house, money, and at a higher level, love, knowledge, etc. Okay, nothing is wrong with those answers, but do we really own those things in our life? If that is so, then why we can't keep them? Or why we can't take them with ourselves when we die, or when we grow, or when we change? You see, if I ask this question from a child, okay, then she may say that I have my doll, I have my mom, but these things are not actually what we really have. These are all just coming and going. You obviously know that nothing lasts forever. These things are that. Those are not to last forever. So what is that one thing that we really have in our life? And it is ours as long as we live. It is very simple. It is now. This moment, this opportunity to live right now. All the past and all the future do not really exist. Past is a state in your mind that lets you perceive your reality the way that only you do. And the future is all depends on what you're doing right now. Okay, let me tell you why this question and this simple answer for that is very important. It is very simple, because if you don't ask this question from yourself, then you will end up losing the only thing you have in your life. Just imagine it. For centuries and for whole history, there were always something or someone that tried to make you so busy or unaware of the present moment that you live in. For example, religion, that we are all familiar with. It talks about heaven, hell, life after death, the things that really has nothing to do with us right now. Or pursuing the money or some material things that makes us forget about the things that we are losing right now, which is the present moment. Okay, let me tell you a mind-blowing fact. This moment, right now, is the best moment of your life. Okay, you may say, but I don't feel anything special. I mean, I'm just watching you and watching this video. So what is so special with it? And why it should be my best, moment in my life? Okay, this is very simple. Because you are not living in the moment. That's why. Okay, let me scrutinize it for you. Why sex is the most pleasurable natural thing that we experience? Why some say that it is even sacred? Have you ever think about it? Why it is so good to do? Okay, don't get me wrong. I mean in the right way. And it gives us so much pleasure. Okay, apart from the physical stuff, the reason that it has so much pleasure in it and it gives you so much pleasure is because while you have sex, you don't think about the past nor the future. That's why you feel so much pleasure in it. This is a very basic example of living in the moment. Just think about it. Another example, why drugs gives us so much pleasure, or why we drink alcohol. Again, it's very simple, because these stuff detach you from the pain of the past and the stress of the future, and just let you live in the present moment. Okay, wait a minute. I am not advertising drugs, okay? What I'm doing here is to tell you that living in the moment is so much pleasurable that even in a toxic way, you can feel it. You can experience a big amount of pleasure. Okay, you may say, I'm not going to be a drug addict, and I also don't want to have sex every day. So what is the solution? Okay, let me tell you. These ways that I mentioned is just like a, simple example of living in the moment, to just give you a simple taste of how it is to live in the moment. like a hint to just make you think about it. But unfortunately, most of us don't think about it, and we simply just want to do it again and again. And obviously, these are not the best ways to get the pleasure of living in the moment. Okay, the best way for living in the moment is to detach yourself from all the spams around you, and it needs a lot of practice. And I don't promise you to get there overnight, because this process is a gradual self-development and needs you to know yourself better. Be patient, we will get there together. If right now you're watching this video, it happened for a reason. I'm also working on it, and I just experienced a little bit of it, and it made me so much excited that make these videos for you and grab your hand and come here that you can taste it too. I want you to get rid of those spams in your mind that is ruining your world. For the practice, go to the nature, sit somewhere, and try to clear your mind of everything. Think about nothing but the moment that you're in and the breath you take, and simply try to imagine yourself sitting in middle of the world, and everything's around you are hugging you and loving you. In fact, they are all nothing but you. They are all part of you. Okay, open your eyes and look around and see and feel the beauty in everything that's around you. It can be a tree, it can be a rock, it can be sky, it can be leaves, it can be anything. Just see them as part of yourself. If you could detach yourself from the past and the future, I can guarantee that you surely experience a good amount of pleasure of living in the moment. In the next videos, I come up with the questions that let you know yourself better and let you to grow that little bit amount of pleasure to something that fills up your life everywhere and every day. And at the end, remember that to make a beautiful world, we only need to make beautiful minds. That's it for this video. Until the next one, just smile and have fun. Bye.